Did it on my own. I don't owe a soul. What's up, Chad T? What's up, Chad? What's up, y'all? Nah, man, I ain't cold yet. I ain't cold yet. Hold up. I ain't cold yet. Did it on my own. Let's go, y'all. Yo, man, the stream is not ending until we reach fucking 2K subscribers, gang. I'm fucking ready for this shit. I'm fucking ready for this shit, gang. I have a terrible headache, bro. I have a terrible headache, bro. I have a terrible headache. This shit, this fucking whiskey shit, dog. This shit fucking with me, y'all. I have a terrible headache, bro. Did it on my own. Wait, let me see. Did it on my own. I don't owe a soul. Type shit. I wanna play that shit, gang. As soon as we reach like the 2K subscribers, man. Be sure y'all sub up, chat. Did it on my own. I don't owe a soul. I don't know why this shit is like. Come on, bro. Bro, Facebook be like YouTube be fucking with me, gang. I don't lie, bro. Did it on my own. Hold up. Right, wrong place. Man, this tea's actually good. But bro, I won't lie, bro. I wanna eat something spicy, bro. I wanna eat something spicy, bro.
Wow.
Come on, chat. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it. Is this shit even on? Yeah, shit's on. It's on, y'all.
Person, he's there for you. You clearly love the guy. So it's just I have to believe that a lot of them think that their husband, the man they're with, is the source of their unhappiness or is the source of their trauma. So they leave him, and then they're still the same way. So then this unhappiness that while there used to be a man around to help them out with it, now he's gone. And the unhappiness is still there. The man's gone.
You thought that was 20% left.
And try to get him to help you through this same exact unhappiness, which was probably the source of you leaving him. Crazy shit going on here.
I think even in society we're taught that like when a divorce happens you failed. And oh, I failed. Oh, that was the
Is this another woman trying to normalize divorce? Let's normalize divorce. Let's go ahead and remove the stigma behind failures. Can we please normalize leaving our husbands when we're unhappy?
hardest thing to face. Also because I couldn't speak to
Shout out you guys, what's popping? It's your boy FWIEND 1496. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We drop content daily and we go live every single day. Today's stream is not gonna end until we reach fucking 2,000 subscribers. Like, I'm not ending stream until we reach 2,000 subscribers, gang. So let's get them subs up, gang, so I can fucking celebrate, dog. I already got my shit ready. Hold up. I already got this shit ready and shit. But right now, I'm finna eat breakfast and all that shit, bro. Shout out John the Chicken. Shout out Speed Killer. Let's get them subs up, chat. Let's get them subs up, y'all. Let's get them subs up, bro. Let's reach 2K subs, gang. Let's do this shit. Chat. I'm ready for this shit. Let's reach it, man. What are you doing? I'm trying to get like 2,000 subscribers while we're doing like the usual shit. Like, we're watching content right now. Well, we're reacting to some content type shit. Shout out Speak the Killer. But yeah, man, we're trying to reach 2K subscribers before this stream ends, bro. I'm trying to reach that shit before the stream ends, man. Be sure y'all sub up, chat. Yo, but look at my hair though, bro. Look at my hair though, bro. I won't lie, man. My hair looks crazy right now. Shout out, y'all. Let's get them subs up, chat.
Because I didn't have the safety net of...
Couldn't speak to people about it, but I'm happy to go on the internet and speak to people about it.
the home base to lean on. His family became my family. But when the divorce happened, I knew that eventually that was gonna fade. And I think that, not to take away from who he was in my life, but
Baby girl, like that's insane. Like, why are you expecting my family to support you when you leave me? Like, why are you expecting that, bro? Like, that is the craziest thing I've heard. And this Antog is still a dog guy. I woke up like 30 minutes ago or an hour ago, bro. Like, so I'm still pretty much drowsy, gang. Like, why do you think my family finna support you when you leave the boy? Like, that's not gonna happen. And if my family supports you, I'm gonna view them people like fucking traitors. Like, what you mean? What are we talking about? Bro, why the fuck did the camera turn off? What the fuck happened? Did this phone switch off? So what the fuck happened to the camera? Did it on my own? How much to 2K? We're missing 7 subs. Shout out Anthony. We're gonna reach it before the day ends. Bro, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened, bro? Why is the camera all up? Let me try to open this shit again, bro. Cause like my phone is still on. Is it the Wi-Fi? Shout out you guys. Be sure I get them subs up. Be sure boy FIIEN SKC 1496. Let's get them subs up, bro. We're missing like 7 subs, gang. I don't understand what the fuck happens to the camera, bro. Oh yeah, it's the Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi on my phone. Hold up. Let me reconnect it real quick. Let me connect it real quick, yo. Then yeah, I connected the shit. Man, shit. Why isn't this shit like doing this thing? Oh, there we go, y'all. We back. Be sure y'all sub out, chat. 7 subs left, man. We out here, man. I'm ready for this shit. R.I.P. camera. Nah, man, we back, chat. We back, chat. Yes. We back, chat. We back, chat. Back, man. I fixed this shit. Shout out, y'all. Be sure I get them subs up, man. It was the Wi-Fi. It was the Wi-Fi tripping. The Wi-Fi was tripping on my phone.
it was so painful. I was losing the family members.
What was up with the 2-second stream? I was still setting up.
Listen to me.
I was still setting up OBS, dog. Like, the reason why it was 2-second stream. The reason why it was a 2-second stream is because I was still setting up OBS and I didn't know what to do, so I was still testing it out. But yeah, I should remove it from the channel totally. What's this?
Statistically, 80% of the time.
Shout out, Sean.
This speaks volumes
shout
about
out
the modern mindset
Afsar. Shout out Asfar. Let's get them subs up, chat. Let's get them subs up, man. Road to 2K, gang.
Without considering the long-term consequences. They believe the grass is greener on the other side until reality.
Nah, it's your Wi-Fi, gang. It's your Wi-Fi. I'm not lagging on my side because I'm also checking out. I'm not lagging on my side. It's your side, gang. Your Wi-Fi is tripping.
Where people work through their problems.
Yeah. It's your Wi-Fi. Let's get them subs up, chat. Road to 2K subs, man. We're finna reach this shit today, bro.
About constant bliss, but about mutual support and
did it on my own.
Together.
I wanna play that song, y'all. I wanna play that song, y'all. I'm gonna get copyrighted, but fuck it.
Yeah, no, I would imagine
fuck
she's
it,
the one
y'all.
who initiated the divorce, and she
let's
wants
get
to
it,
now
y'all. Let's get them
because she
subs
did it
up,
because
chat.
it
Let's
was
get them
her
subs up,
action.
chat. Did it on my own.
Probably. Sounds
I
like
haven't even set up like the chat box on this thing, bro.
And because she did that, she wants to go ahead and normalize
set up the chat box. I'm supposed to set up the chat box
like the way it makes her
but I'm gonna set up the chat box probably like on the next stream. Right now, let's just reach the 2K subscribers, gang. We already lit, y'all. We already got the bar already and all that shit, man. Let's reach it, gang. 6 more subs, man. 6 more subs. Let's go.
Afraid of commitment.
Hey, still morning, guys. I'm eating breakfast.
I heard a lot of this growing up, and I was given this idea that it's the women who are perfect and really are just waiting for marriage, and they all want to get married, and they're still
Shout out,
traditional
yo.
women. It's like I was given this kind of idea.
Is your
growing
Wi-Fi
up,
like
and
really low?
now
Nah, dog. Nah, it's your.
I now
Nah, the
fully
problem is on
understand.
your side, dog. I'm not lagging. It's your side. The problem is on your side, bro. I'm not lagging at all. I don't see any lag. I check the stream while I check the stream while I'm streaming, gang. So nah, the lag is on your side,
What's
bro.
interesting, actually, of course, in my opinion, men are still
Nah, the problem is on your side,
material.
as
They're still
Asfar.
built for marriage. They're
Let's get
still
them
built
subs
for
up,
long-term
check. The
commitment,
problem is on your
whereas
side, Asfar.
I'm
Like
just
probably
looking
like
at the
turn
numbers
off
here,
your
and I bring them
like
up
switch
a
off the
lot.
Wi-Fi on your phone and switch it
70
back on. The problem is on
90%
your
of
side,
women are
gang. I'm not
initiating
gonna lie.
the divorces. That tells me something.
OBS
That tells me that
does not lag,
actually
unlike
it's
Streamlabs.
women who are not built for long-term commitment. It's women
I have a
with
terrible
the
headache,
Peter
gang.
Pan syndrome.
Fuck.
It's women who are flaky. It's women who don't take their vows seriously. It's women who are so obsessed with their happiness, and by the way, it's also women who are extremely unhappy. They're extremely anxious. Something's going on with them, and where a lot of them take medication. I bring that up a lot as well, but it's true. These are things we need to.
Get it on my own. I don't always so. Today is a good day. Yeah. Today is a good. Come on, Che. Let's get it, Che. Shout out. Let's get them subs up, Che. My wife spent our anniversary with her ex and posted. That's crazy, bro. Did it on my own. I don't owe a soul. Shout out, y'all.
Welcome back to Reddit Tales by Uncle Sammy. I see you.
Suga. It's one of these videos that's basically like you gotta basically listen, bro. Yeah, bro, I won't lie, bro. The Drake head is just stupid, dog. This guy is dropping. He's doing the best rollouts we've seen, dog. Like in a while, bro. And y'all mad. J. Cole and Drake are actually putting in. Man, this is why I don't fucking like Kendrick Lamar fans. I don't fucking like those guys. Like nah, I don't fuck with them niggas, man. Shout out, y'all. Be sure I get them stuff, cause you guys praise complacency. You guys praise complacency. My wife called me at work. I just inherited millions. Pack your things, get out of my house. When I came home, the divorce papers were ready. I smiled, signed, and said goodbye. That's crazy.
My wife called me at work. I just inherited millions. Pack your things. Get out of my house. When I came home, divorce papers were waiting. I smiled, signed, and said good luck. She thought she'd won. She had no idea what her uncle had left in his will, or what I've been hiding from her. My name is Henry Lane. I'm 52 years old, and I own a precision machining shop in northern Ohio. For the
Shout out,
past 20
Chef.
years, I've been cutting metal to tolerances measured in thousandths of an inch. When you work with that kind of precision, you learn that small details matter. A measurement off by a fraction can ruin an entire piece. I wish I'd applied that same attention to detail to my marriage. The phone call came on a Tuesday afternoon. I was in the shop, checking a run of aerospace components we were making for a defense contractor. The machines hummed around me, a steady rhythm I'd known for decades. My phone vibrated against my hip, cutting through the noise. I pulled it out and saw Brandy's name on the screen. I stepped away from the machines to answer. Hey, what's up? Her voice came through crystal clear, and there was something in her tone I'd never heard before. Not anger, not sadness. Victory. Henry, I just inherited millions, Brandy said. No hello, no preamble, just straight to the point. Pack your things. Get out of my house. I stood there in my shop, surrounded by the machines I'd built my business on, and felt the world tilt sideways. Around me, two of my guys were working on a lathe, completely unaware that my life was imploding. What are you talking about? I asked, keeping my voice level. Uncle Raymond's estate finally cleared, she said. Everything's official. The attorney called me this morning. So I'm telling you now, pack your stuff and get out. Today, I glanced at the clock on the wall. 2:15 in the afternoon. Brandy, we need to talk about this. There's nothing to talk about, she said. I'll be at the house at 6. I expect you gone by then. The line went dead. I stood there for a moment, phone in my hand, and felt something settle into place. Not panic, not even surprise, really. Just a cold, clear understanding that the woman I'd married 27 years ago had been replaced by someone I didn't recognize. What Brandy didn't know was that I'd gotten a call on my own 2 weeks earlier. Raymond Mitchell, her uncle, had called me from the hospice. His voice had been weak, but his mind was sharp as ever. Henry, he'd said, I need to tell you something about the will. There are protections in place for you. Brandy doesn't know about them yet. When she finds out about the inheritance, she's going to make a move. Be ready. I'd asked him what he meant, but he just coughed and said, you'll see. Just trust the process. And Henry, document everything. So when Brandy's call came, I wasn't blindsided. I was prepared. I left the shop at 5, telling my foreman I had a family emergency. The drive home took 20 minutes, and I used every second to think. Raymond had warned me. He'd seen something in his niece that I'd been too close to see. And now whatever he'd put in that was about to become very important.
Shout
The
out
house was
Chevy,
lit
shout
up when I
out,
pulled
man.
into the driveway. Every light blazing, like she was staging something. I walked into the front door and found Brandy standing in the living room, dressed like she was going to a business meeting. On the dining table sat a folder.
Let's get themselves
Papers
up, man.
arranged just so. You're actually here, she said, sounding almost disappointed. You told me to come home, I replied. She gestured at the table. Sign the papers. Divorce petition, separation agreement, property division. My attorney drew them up this afternoon. Sign them and go. I walked to the table and opened the
That's
folder.
cold-hearted.
The
Shout out
documents
Chubby,
looked
shout
official
out.
enough,
Man, she
but I've been
cold-hearted.
around paperwork my whole career. These had no court stamps, no case numbers, no notarization. Just threads printed on expensive paper. Who's your attorney? I asked. That's not your concern, Brandy said. Just sign. I picked up the pen she'd left there and looked at her. Really looked at her. The woman I'd built a life with. The mother of my 2 daughters. And I saw nothing in her eyes but cold calculation. I signed where she'd indicated. Then I set the pen down, picked up my phone, and photographed every page.
Let's go,
What are you doing?
Jack.
She demanded. Documenting. I said simply. I went to our bedroom and packed a bag. Clothes, medication, documents, laptop, everything I needed. When I came back out, Brandy was on her phone, not even trying to hide the conversation. Yes, he's leaving now, she was saying. Everything went exactly as planned. I stopped at the door and turned back. She was watching me, waiting for me to break, to beg, to show some weakness. Instead, I smiled. A small, quiet smile. Good luck, Brandy, I said. Then I walked out. I checked into a Hampton Inn off Route 30. The kind of place that asks no questions and has cameras everywhere. Security wasn't paranoia anymore. It was common sense. The room was clean and anonymous, which was exactly what I needed. I set my bag on the bed and pulled out my laptop. Raymond's words kept echoing in my head. Document everything. I started with the bank accounts. Brandy and I had always kept our finances together. Joint checking, joint savings, the whole traditional setup. I trusted her with that. After all, she handled the household bills while I focused on keeping the shop running. I logged into our primary account and started scrolling through transactions. At first, everything looked normal. Mortgage payments, utility bills, grocery shopping. Then I started going back further. 6 months, a year, 2 years. That's when I saw them. Small transfers. 500 here, 800 there. Always to an account I didn't recognize. The account holder was listed as Patricia Reeves, Brandy's mother. My hands tightened on the laptop. I kept scrolling, my stomach sinking with each new discovery. The transfers went back 7 years. 7 years of steady, systematic theft. Some months it was just a few hundred. Other months it was several thousand. I opened a spreadsheet and started adding it up. The total came to $243,000. $250,000. Taken from our joint accounts, transferred to her mother's name, and hidden from me for 7 years. Money I'd earned with my hands and my business, siphoned away while I'd been trusting her to manage her household. I sat back in a cheap hotel chair and felt something cold settle in my chest. This wasn't impulsive. This wasn't a sudden decision made in anger. Brandy had been planning this for years.
Shout out, Chad.
The
Be sure I get them
inheritance
subs
was just
up,
her
man.
excuse to pull the trigger. I took screenshots of every transaction, making sure the dates and amounts were clearly visible. Then I started looking at other accounts. Credit cards, investment accounts, our business line of credit. That's when I found the second thing. An email notification in my spam folder, dated 3 days ago, from our health insurance company. Request to remove Christopher Henry Lane from family policy, pending review. I clicked it open. Brandy had contacted Blue Shield Medical 3 days before her phone call. She told them we were already separated and requested that I be removed from our family health insurance policy immediately. I have type 2 diabetes. I've been managing it for 8 years with medication that costs $750 a month without insurance. Brandy knew this. She'd been with me at every doctor's appointment. She'd tried to strip my health coverage before telling me about the inheritance. If she'd succeeded, I would have been facing a medical crisis on top of everything else.
Bro,
My
like, what
prescriptions
the
would have
fuck, bro? This bitch does not give a fuck. Yo, this bitch crazy, boy. This bitch was about to literally kill you, boy. Like legit, she was finna kill your
out
ass.
in 2 weeks. With my blood sugar uncontrolled, I could have ended up in the emergency room. This wasn't just betrayal. This was calculated cruelty. I took screenshots of the insurance email. Then I opened my email and started a new message to Tom Patterson, the attorney I'd used when I incorporated the shop 15 years ago. I attached everything. The photos of the fake divorce papers, the bank statements, the insurance notification. The subject line was simple. Need immediate consultation regarding divorce and financial fraud.
Shout out you guys, be
I
sure
hit
I get
send
them
and
subs
check
up,
the time.
man. Roll to 2K,
8:30
man.
p.m.
Stream
My phone
not
had been
ending
buzzing
until we reach fucking
periodically with
2,000,
texts from
gang. Let's
Brandy.
get it, man.
But
Be
I
sure I
hadn't looked
sub
at
up, man.
Now I open the message thread.
Help
The first
people
one was
get
from
to that
7
goal,
p.m.
man. We're almost
Don't
there.
think you can fight this. I have lawyers. 7:15. You always were weak. This is better for both of us. 7:30. Answer me. 7:40. Fine. Be that way.
What
You'll
was
regret
happening? What was happening? Hold up.
And check the time. 8:30 p.m. My phone had been buzzing periodically with texts from Brandy, but I hadn't looked at them. Now I open the message thread. The first one was from 7 p.m. Don't think you can fight this. I have lawyers. 7:15. You always were weak. This is better for both of us. 7:30. Answer me. 7:40. Fine. Be that way. You'll regret ignoring me. 8
That's
p.m.
crazy.
My
Shout
attorney
out,
will be
Chance. Get them
contacting me
subs up,
tomorrow.
bro.
I took screenshots of all of them. Then I typed a single response. All communication should go through my attorney. I'll provide contact information tomorrow. Her reply came within seconds. You can't afford an attorney. I set the phone down without responding. Let her think whatever she wanted. Raymond had warned me this was coming, and he clearly had his reasons. Tomorrow I'd find out exactly what protections he put in place.
Bro, your
My
wife is
phone
evil,
rang.
boy.
It was Mia, my older daughter. I answered immediately. Dad, her voice was tight with worry. What's going on? Mom called me saying you moved out. Dad, what's going on? Mia asked again. I could hear the worry in her voice, and it cut through me. Mom called me saying you moved out. She's saying things about the inheritance and lawyers. I sat on the edge of the hotel bed and chose my words carefully. Your mom and I are having some serious problems, honey. I'm staying at a hotel for now, but I need you to know that whatever happens between your mother and me, it doesn't change anything between you girls and me. She said you left her, Mia said. Her voice had an edge now. She said you couldn't handle her success. That stung, but I kept my voice steady. That's not what happened. When things settle down, I'll explain everything. But right now, I need to ask you something. Did your mom ever mention anything about your medical school loans? There was a pause. She said she'd help me with them once the inheritance cleared. What? Just curious, I said. How much do you still owe? About $180,000, Mia said quietly. I'm in my second year. It's a lot, Dad. I was counting on that help. My stomach dropped. Brandy was already using money as leverage against our daughter. Don't worry about it. We'll figure something out. Dad, you don't have that kind of money, Mia said. The shop does okay, but not medical school okay. Let me worry about that. I told her. You focus on your studies. I love you, Mia. After we hung up, I sat in the silence of the hotel room and felt the weight of it all.
Hey man, but that's
Brandy
a lot of
wasn't
money, bro. 180 grand. Arrrr. That's a lot of
going
money.
after me. She was positioning herself to control our daughters through their finances. My phone buzzed with an email. Tom Patterson, my attorney, responding already. Can meet tomorrow 9 a.m. This looks serious. Bring all documentation. I replied confirming the appointment, then tried to sleep. It didn't come easy. The next morning, I arrived at Tom's office 15 minutes early. He'd been practicing family law for 30 years, and his office reflected that experience. Shelves lined with legal books, a desk covered in organized files, and a face that had seen every variation of human behavior during divorce. Henry, he said, shaking my hand, sit down and walk me through everything. I spent 40 minutes laying it out. The phone call, the fake divorce papers, the stolen money, the insurance cancellation attempt. Tom took notes, occasionally asking questions, his expression growing more serious with each new detail. And you said her uncle warned you? Tom asked. Raymond Mitchell. He died 2 weeks ago, called me from hospice, and told me there were protections in the will. Tom leaned back in his chair. The estate hearing is scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the county probate office. You're listed as a required attendee. Me? I said. What? That's what we're going to find out, Tom said. He pulled out a legal pad. But based on what you've told me, I think Raymond saw exactly what his niece was capable of. And he tried to stop her. That afternoon, Tom and I drove to the probate office for what the notice called a preliminary estate review. It was a gray building downtown, the kind that smelled
Shout out,
like
Chet. Let's
old
get them
paper
subs
and
up, man.
decades of bureaucracy. Brandy was already there, standing in the hallway with a woman I didn't recognize. She was dressed in an expensive suit, all confidence and designer accessories. When Brandy saw me, her face went hard. What are you doing here? I was invited. I said simply, this is family business. She snapped. Mr. Lane was specifically requested to attend. Tom said, stepping forward. By the deceased. We were called into a conference room. A probate officer, named Mrs. Delgado, sat at the head of a long table, a thick file in front of her. She was probably 60, with sharp eyes that missed nothing. This is an unusual case, Mrs. Delgado began. Mr. Raymond Mitchell's will contains several specific provisions that require review before distribution can proceed. She opened the file. Mrs. Lane, you are the primary beneficiary of an estate valued at approximately $1.2 million. Brandy's companion smiled. I saw my wife's shoulders relax slightly. However, Mrs. Delgado continued, there are substantial restrictions. The estate includes 3 rental properties with sitting tenants. The will specifically states that these tenants cannot be evicted or have their rents increased beyond CPI adjustments for a period of 5 years. I watched Brandy smile falter. Additionally, Mrs. Delgado said, looking at me, Mr. Lane has been appointed as an observer and compliance officer. Any major decisions regarding the estate must be documented and verified by him during the 18-month administrative period. That's insane, Brandy said. He's not family. Mr. Mitchell was very clear in his instructions. Mrs. Delgado replied. He specifically stated that no beneficiary may use estate assets or anticipated proceeds to force a spouse from a shared home without proper legal process and adequate support. The room went quiet. I felt Tom's hand on my shoulder, a silent message to stay calm. My phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. Mr. Lane, this is David Foster from Foster Realty. Your wife listed your home for sale last night.
Ha!
A buyer submitted a $50,000...
Ha! The fuck? Bro, she actually selling the crib, gang. She's legit selling the crib, gang. Like, she's legit selling the crib, boy.
He's demanding contract signing today. Please call immediately. I showed the message to Tom. His jaw tightened. Mrs. Delgado, Tom said, I believe we need to discuss an unauthorized real estate transaction. Mrs. Delgado adjourned the hearing after documenting the unauthorized property listing. Tom and I walked out into the parking lot, and I immediately called David Foster back. He answered on the second ring, his voice tight with stress. Mr. Lane, thank God, he said. The buyer is here in my office right now. He's threatening legal action. Your wife assured him the property was clear to sell. Who is the buyer? I asked. Judge Malcolm Sterling, retired federal judge. He's not someone you want to cross, Mr. Lane. My stomach dropped. A federal judge. Of course Brandy would find someone with serious leverage. I'll be there in 20 minutes, I said. Don't let anyone sign anything. Tom drove. We made it to Foster Realty in 18 minutes. Inside, a man in his 70s sat in the reception area, perfectly dressed, radiating the kind of authority that comes from 3 decades on the federal bench. He stood when we entered. Judge Sterling, Tom said, extending his hand. I'm Tom Patterson, Mr. Lane's attorney. We need to clarify some things about this property. The judge's handshake was firm. I hope this is quick. I was told this was a straightforward transaction. We moved to a conference room. Tom laid out the situation methodically. The inheritance, the will's restrictions, the fact that Brandy had no authority to sell the house. He showed documentation from the probate hearing that morning. Judge Sterling listened without interrupting. When Tom finished, the judge turned to David Foster. Did you verify Mrs. Lane's authority to sell? Foster looked pale. She seemed very confident. She had documents.
Yes, sir.
What documents? The judge asked. A letter from her attorney stating she had full ownership. No court filing. The judge pressed. No deed transfer. No probate clearance. Foster's silence was answer enough. Judge Sterling stood. Mr. Foster, I'll expect my deposit returned within 48 hours. Mr. Lane,
Almost
I apologize for
2KW.
the
Shout out, gang.
Your
Shout
wife
out, V.
represented herself
We
falsely.
almost there,
Pause the
broski.
door.
We
I
almost
won't pursue
there,
criminal
bro.
charges, but I will be documenting this with the State Real Estate Commission. After the judge left, I felt the tension drain from my shoulders. Tom
Almost
smiled
there,
grimly.
boy.
That could have been much worse. That evening, my phone rang. Emily, my younger daughter. She was 23, finishing her undergraduate degree at Ohio State. I answered immediately. Dad, I need to talk to you about something, she
Did
said.
it on my
Her
own.
voice sounded strange.
I don't own
Controlled.
soul.
What is it, honey? I want to see Mom today, Emily said. At the house. I wanted to understand what was happening, and I asked carefully. I recorded our conversation, she said. I need you to hear it. My heart rate picked up. Emily, what did she say? Just listen, Dad. I'm sending it now. My phone buzzed with an incoming file. I put Emily on speaker and opened the audio file. I heard Emily's voice first. Mom, I need to understand why Dad left. He won't give me details. Then Brandy's voice, sharp and clear. Your father's a weak man, Emily. He always has been. He built a little shop and thought that made him successful. I deserve better than spending my life with someone so mediocre.
Who that?
But you were married for 27 years, Emily said. Brandy laughed. It was a cold sound. I was planning this for years, sweetheart. The moment Uncle Raymond got sick, I knew this was my chance. Your father never suspected a thing. He was too trusting, too stupid to see what was right in front of him. What about me and Mia? Emily asked. What about us? You'll be fine, Brandy said dismissively. Mia will come around once she realizes I control her future. She wants to finish medical school. She'll need me. And you? You're smarter than your father. You'll understand this is just business. The recording ended. I sat in the hotel room, phone in hand, feeling like I'd been punched in the chest. Dad,
Shout out,
Emily's
Jack.
voice
Shout
came
out,
through,
man.
small and broken. I'm so sorry. I didn't know she was like this. It's not your fault, I managed to say. I'm sending this to Mia right now, Emily said. She needs to know the truth. Dad, I'm on your side. Whatever happens, I'm with you. The next morning, I met Tom at his office. I'd forwarded him Emily's recording overnight. He'd listened to it 3 times. He told me, making notes each time. This changes everything, Tom said. It's evidence of premeditation, of using the inheritance as a weapon, and of attempting to manipulate your daughters through financial control. Can we use it in court? I asked. Ohio is a one-party consent state. Tom said. Emily was part of the conversation. It's completely admissible.
Mm.
My phone buzzed. Mia. I answered immediately. Dad, Emily sent me the recording, she said. Her voice was different. Harder. I've been up all night listening to it. Over and over. I'm sorry you had to hear that, I said. No, Mia said firmly. I needed to hear it. I needed to know who she really is.
Bro, like,
Dad, I'm done.
I don't understand. Why does he keep apologizing though? Like, I'm sorry you had to. I'm sorry. Like, dog, stop apologizing. Boy, like, bro, no wonder this bitch thinks you weak, boy. Like, stop apologizing. Like, stop apologizing. Like, stop that shit. How you're the victim here, but you're out here apologizing. Come on, bro. What we doing, bro?
I don't care about the money from medical school. I'll take out more loans. I'll work 3 jobs. But I'm not taking anything from her. Mia, that's $200,000, I said. You can't just...
Sorry.
Watch me, she said. She thinks she can buy my loyalty. She thinks I'll choose money over you. I'm not her, Dad. I'm choosing you. After we hung up, I sat there feeling proud and heartbroken at the same time.
Shout out to
My
her.
daughter was willing to sacrifice her financial future for what was right. Tom cleared his throat. There's something else we need to discuss. I've been reviewing the documentation from your Uncle Raymond's attorney. There's a package addressed to you personally. It was being held pending the probate hearing. He handed me a manila envelope. My name was written on the front in Raymond's shaky handwriting. Inside were letters. Dozens of them. All addressed to me. None ever sent. I opened the first one, dated 12 years ago. Dear Henry, I saw something today I wish I could unsee. Brandy was at the country club with a man who wasn't you. They were too comfortable together, too familiar. I want to tell you, but I couldn't bring myself to destroy your family. I'm sorry. I'm a coward. Raymond. My hand shook as I opened another letter. This one from 9 years ago. Henry, I saw them again. This time I recognized the man. Derek Chandler, your best friend. I've been sick about this for weeks. How do I tell you that the 2 people you trust most are betraying you? I can't, but I'm documenting this. Someday you might need proof. Raymond, I looked up at Tom. Derek Chandler, my best friend since college.
Man.
Tom's expression was sympathetic.
Shout
Keep
out you
reading.
guys. Be sure I
I
get them
opened the
subs
most
up,
recent
man.
letter,
Road to 2K
dated
subs. Let's
3
get them
weeks
subs
ago,
up, chat. Let's get them
written in
subs up,
barely
man.
legible handwriting.
Almost there.
Henry, I'm dying, but I had to warn you. Brandy came to the hospice yesterday. She brought papers, tried to get me to sign them while I was on heavy pain medication. She wanted to change the will, remove your protections, make everything simpler for her. I refused. The nurse witnessed it. I'm changing the will one final time tomorrow. Every protection I can think of, I'm putting in place. You've been like a son to me. I won't let her destroy you the way she's planned. Be strong. Trust the process. Raymond, I set the letters down and felt something break open inside me. Raymond had known. For years. He'd known about the affair, about Derek's betrayal, about Brandy's planning. And he tried to protect me the only way he could. There's one more thing in the envelope, Tom said quietly. I reached in and pulled out a medical document. A blood type compatibility chart from when Emily was born 23 years ago. There were notes in Raymond's handwriting. Brandy, type A. Henry, type O. Emily, type AB. Impossible combination. I looked it up. A parent with type O cannot have a child with type AB. I'm so sorry, Henry. The room tilted.
What? Those are not your kids, gang. Hold up. Run this shit back. Run this shit. Oh, hold up. What? Wait, what? Run this shit back, gang.
Type A. Henry. Type O. Emily. Type AB. I set the letters down and felt something break open inside me. Raymond had known. For years.
Shit, boy.
He'd known about the affair, about Derek's betrayal, about Brandy's planning. And he tried to protect me the only way he could. There's one more thing in the envelope, Tom said quietly. I reached in and pulled out a medical document. A blood type compatibility chart from when Emily was born 23 years ago.
Yo.
There were notes in Raymond's handwriting. Brandy, type A. Henry, type O. Emily, type AB. Impossible combination. I looked it up. A parent with type O cannot have a child with type AB. I'm so sorry, Henry. The room tilted. I read it again and again. Emily wasn't my biological daughter. Henry, Tom said carefully, this doesn't change that you're a father. You raised her. You love her. Biology doesn't. I
Man,
need to do
fuck
a
that
test.
shit. Like, fuck that shit, boy. I was so... Nigga, what, bitch? I be gone, boy. Yo. Mm. 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 Mm.
Asked, I said.
Fuck.
My voice sounded distant. I
Fuck.
need to know for sure. Tom nodded. I'll arrange it. But
Fuck.
Henry, think carefully about when and how you want to handle this information. Emily just chose you over her mother's money. She doesn't need to know about this right now. I looked at the medical document again. 23 years of lies. 23 years of raising a daughter
That's
who
not
shared
true.
Derek Chandler's DNA instead of mine. But Emily had stood beside me yesterday. She'd recorded her mother's cruelty and sent it to me. She called me Dad with love in her voice. You're right, I said finally. She doesn't need to know. Not yet. Maybe not ever. She's my daughter regardless of what some test says. 3 days after discovering Raymond's letters, I received a call that changed everything. I was at the shop reviewing a contract for a new aerospace client when my phone rang. Unknown number. Mr. Lane, this is Patricia Voss from Titanium Aerospace Industries. Do you have a few minutes? I stepped in my office.
This is crazy, bro.
I
Shout
did.
out, Chubby. Shout
What
out,
can I
get
help
themselves
you with?
up.
We've been impressed with the work your shop has done on our components, she said. We're expanding our precision manufacturing division, and we'd like to discuss bringing you on as Director of Quality Operations.
Type shit.
It would be a significant role, overseeing multiple facilities, implementing standards across our supply chain. My pulse quickened. What kind of position are we talking about? 6-figure salary, full benefits package, relocation assistance to our headquarters in Colorado. The base salary would be $170,000 annually, plus performance bonuses. We know it's a big ask, but we believe you're the right person. I sat down heavily in my chair. This was the kind of opportunity that came once in a career. When would you need an answer? We'd like to move quickly, Patricia said. Could we schedule a formal interview for next week? Absolutely, I said. Send me the details. After the call ended,
I mean, it's
I
not
sat
like you
there
still got a
staring at
life
my
here, bro.
desk.
I'd be gone.
The offer
dude.
had been in discussion for over a month, but I hadn't told Brandy. Something had held me back. Some instinct that told me to keep this card close to my chest. Now I understood why. If I'd
Shout
mentioned
out,
it
Chet.
before she kicked me out, she'd be entitled to a portion of my future earnings in the divorce. But now, with the separation already in motion, this was mine alone. That evening, my phone buzzed with a notification. A court filing. Brandy had submitted a request for a restraining order against me, claiming she feared for her safety. The filing included photographs of bruises on her arms and a statement that I'd been increasingly aggressive and threatening. I stared at the screen in disbelief. Then I called Tom immediately. I just saw it. Tom said before I could speak, "Don't panic. Do you have an alibi for the dates she's claiming?" "I've been at the hotel for 4 days," I said. "There are cameras everywhere. I haven't been near her." "Perfect," Tom said. "The hearing is scheduled for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Be there, and bring any documentation showing your whereabouts. Hotel receipts, credit card statements, anything with timestamps." The next afternoon, I stood in a courtroom for the first time in my life. The judge was a woman in her late 50s named Judge Rachel Cunningham, with sharp eyes and a no-nonsense demeanor. Brandy sat with her attorney, looking composed and frightened in equal measure. "Mrs. Lane," Judge Cunningham said, "you're alleging that your husband has been threatening and physically aggressive. Can you provide evidence?" Brandy's attorney stood. "Your Honor, we have photographs of bruising and a sworn statement from Mrs. Lane describing several incidents." "Mr. Lane," the judge said, turning to me, "how do you respond?" Tom stood. "Your Honor, Mr. Lane has been residing at the Hampton since the evening of Tuesday, April 9th. He has not had contact with Mrs. Lane except through documented phone and text messages. We have hotel security footage, credit card receipts showing meals and purchases away from the marital home, and timestamp data from his workplace security system. The alleged incidents Mrs. Lane describes are physically impossible." Judge Cunningham reviewed the documents Tom submitted. Her expression hardened. "Mrs. Lane, these receipts show your husband was 20 miles away during the times you claim he assaulted you. Can you explain this discrepancy?" Brandy's face went pale. The dates might be wrong. It was traumatic. I may have." "Mrs. Lane," the judge interrupted, her voice cold. "Making false statements in a request for a restraining order is a serious matter. This order is denied. Furthermore, I'm noting in the record that this appears to be a malicious filing. If you waste this court's time again, there will be consequences." Brandy's attorney looked like he wanted to disappear. As we left the courtroom, I saw Brandy standing in the hallway, her face twisted with rage and humiliation. She tried to paint me as violent, and the judge had seen right through it. Tom pulled me aside. That's going to hurt her credibility in the divorce proceedings. Judges don't forget when someone lies under oath. That evening, I called Patricia Voss back. I'm very interested in the position, I said. Let's schedule that interview. A week later, I sat in Tom's office as he laid out papers across his desk. The official estate valuation had been completed, and the numbers were finally clear. The estate was initially appraised at $1.2 million, Tom said, but that was a rough estimate. The actual breakdown is more complex. He pointed to the first document. 3 rental properties valued at $700,000 total. However, they have existing mortgages totaling $210,000. There's also deferred maintenance, roof repairs, HVAC replacements, estimated at another $80,000. So the properties are worth about $400,000 net, I said. Correct. Then there's the investment portfolio, stocks, bonds, some mutual funds.
Shout out,
That's
Chevy
valued
Shark,
at $320,000. But Raymond had outstanding medical bills from his hospice care and final expenses totaling $60,000. There are also estate taxes. Tom pulled out a calculator. After federal estate taxes, outstanding debts, and mandatory legal fees, the liquid assets available to Brandy will be approximately $400,000. I leaned back. She told everyone it was millions. She told our daughters she'd be worth $5 to $7 million. She either didn't understand estate law, or she was deliberately exaggerating, Tom said. And there's another factor. The will requires that the rental properties remain as affordable housing for 5 years. Brandy can't sell them, can't substantially raise the rents, and has to maintain them properly. Those properties will generate maybe $2,000 a month in net income after expenses. She's essentially locked into being a landlord for half a decade. $400,000 liquid and some rental income, I said. Less than she stole from our joint accounts over 7 years. Significantly less, Tom agreed. And here's where it gets interesting. He pulled out another document. I did some checking. Brandy has been borrowing money. I found 3 personal loans totaling $65,000, all taken out in the past 2 months. She told the lender she had a major inheritance coming and used it as collateral. Who did she borrow from? 2 from friends, 1 from her brother. She promised them all 20% returns once the estate cleared. She's been spending like the money was already hers. I felt a cold satisfaction settle over me. So when she gets $400,000 instead of millions, she'll have to immediately pay back $65,000 plus interest, leaving her with about $320,000, Tom said. And she's been living in that house without making mortgage payments for 2 months, claiming the estate would cover it. The bank is getting impatient. My phone buzzed. It was a message from an unknown number, forwarded by Tom's office. I opened it and saw a scan of a document, a lease agreement. Brandy had rented a luxury apartment in Columbus, a high-rise downtown. The lease was for 2 years at $4,000 a month. She signed this yesterday, Tom said. She's planning to move into a place that costs $96,000 over 2 years. She thinks she's rich. I did the math in my head. $320,000 minus the apartment lease, minus living expenses, minus maintaining the rental properties. In 2 years, Brandy would be close to broke. What about the shop? I asked. What's her claim on it? The business was established before the marriage, Tom said, but the growth during the marriage could be considered marital property. However, given the evidence of her theft and the fact that you can prove she systematically drained marital assets, I think we can argue for a minimal division. You might have to buy her out for $50,000 to $75,000, maybe less, given her behavior. And my new job offer. Colorado is a fresh start, Tom said. The salary begins after the separation date. It's yours alone. She has no claim to it. I sat there, pieces falling into place. Brandy had destroyed our marriage for an inheritance she'd wildly overestimated. She'd borrowed against money she didn't have yet. She'd rented an apartment she couldn't afford. And she'd done it all while believing I'd be left with nothing. That evening, I was back at the hotel when my phone rang. It was Derek Chandler, my former best friend. I stared at the name for 3 rings, then answered. Henry, he said, his voice uncertain. We need to talk. I don't think we do, I said calmly. Look, I know things are complicated right now with you and Brandy. Complicated? I repeated. That's an interesting word choice, Derek. There was a pause. She told me, I know you've been sleeping with my wife for over a decade. I said. My voice was steady, controlled. I know you stood up as best man at my wedding while planning to betray me. I know my daughter Emily is biologically yours. Henry, I'm going to say this once. I interrupted. You stay away from me. You stay away from my daughters. If I see you, if you contact me, I will make sure everyone in our industry knows exactly what kind of man you are. Am I clear? You can't. Am I clear? I repeated, harder this time. Yes, Derek said quietly. I hung up and blocked his number. Then I opened my email and began drafting my acceptance letter to Titanium Aerospace Industries. 2 weeks after the restraining order hearing, I received a call from Mia. Her voice was tight, barely controlled. Dad, I did something, she said. I need you to know before Mom finds out. What happened? I asked. I want to see her yesterday, Mia said. I brought Emily with me. We confronted her about everything. The affair with Derek, the money she stole, the lies about you being violent. We recorded the whole conversation. My chest tightened. Mia, you didn't have to. Yes, I did, she interrupted. We both did. And Dad, she admitted everything. She didn't even try to deny it. She just said we were too young to understand, and that we'd thank her someday. Where's the recording now? I asked. I'm sending it to you and to Tom. But there's more. She told us that if we choose you over her, we're cut off completely. No money from our medical school. Nothing. She actually said, choose wisely. I heard Emily's voice in the background. We already chose, Dad. We chose you. That evening, I listened to the recording in Tom's office. Brandy's voice came through crystal clear, cold and calculating. When Mia asked her directly about Derek Chandler, Brandy laughed. Derek and I have been together for 11 years, she said on the recording. Your father never suspected a thing. He was always so trusting, so naive. It made everything easy. What about the money you took from Dad? Emily asked. That was mine to take, Brandy replied. I earned it by wasting my life married to him. Every dollar I transferred was payment for years of mediocrity. And Emily, Mia pressed. Is she even Dad's daughter? There was a pause on the recording. Then Brandy's voice came back, sharper. That's none of your concern. Answer the question, Emily said, her voice shaking. Fine, Brandy said. No, Emily is Derek's daughter. I've known since before she was born, but Henry never questioned it, and it was better that way. Better for everyone. The recording continued, but I'd heard enough. Tom stopped it and looked at me. This is devastating evidence, he said. Between this, the financial records, and her failed restraining order, she's destroyed any credibility she had. What happens now? I asked. We filed for divorce officially, citing adultery and financial fraud. We submit all evidence, the recordings, the bank statements, Raymond's letters. We push for a settlement that's heavily in your favor. Given everything we have, I think she'll settle rather than go to trial. 3 days later, Brandy's attorney called Tom, requesting a settlement conference. They knew they were beaten. The settlement came together quickly after that. Brandy received her inheritance, reduced by taxes and debts, to $400,000. I received the house, my business free and clear, and a return of $150,000 of the stolen money. She kept the rental properties with all their headaches and restrictions. The divorce would be finalized in 60 days. I accepted the position with Titanium Aerospace. The pay was better than I'd imagined possible, and Colorado offered a fresh start. I sold the house and most of the furniture. Too many memories, none of them worth keeping. 2 weeks before my move to Colorado, I had dinner with both my daughters. We met at a small Italian restaurant, the kind with red checkered tablecloths and candles and wine bottles. Mia and Emily sat across from me, both of them looking older somehow, more certain. I found a program at University of Colorado that will cover most of my remaining tuition, Mia said. I applied last week. If I get in, I'll be close to you, Dad. You apply to transfer? I asked. I'm not staying here, she said firmly. Not near her. Colorado sounds like exactly what I need. Emily reached across the table and took my hand. I know about the DNA test, she said quietly. I froze. Emily, Tom's assistant accidentally copied me on an email, she said. I saw the results. I know Derek Chandler is my biological father. Emily, it doesn't change anything. I said, my voice breaking slightly. You're my daughter. You'll always be my daughter. I know, she said, tears in her eyes. That's what I came to tell you.
This bitch.
You raised me. You taught me right from wrong. You showed me what a good man looks
This
like.
bitch broke up an
Derek
entire
Chandler
family,
donated
dog.
some DNA. You gave me everything else. You're my dad. That's never going to change. I couldn't speak. I just held her hand and let the moment settle around us. We're a family, Mia said. The three of us. That's what matters. Not her, not Derek, not the money. Just us. 8 months later, I stood in my new apartment in Denver, looking out at the Rocky Mountains in the distance. The view still surprised me every morning. Colorado had been good to me. The job was challenging and rewarding. The people were professional, and the salary had changed my life completely. My phone buzzed with a message from Mia. See you tonight at 7. Emily's flight lands at 6:15.
Shout out, Chad. Be sure
We're
to get
cooking for
themselves
you,
up, bro.
so don't eat lunch. I smiled. Mia had been accepted to the University of Colorado School of Medicine and had started classes 2 months ago. She was thriving in a program that appreciated her dedication. Emily visited once a month, flying out from Ohio where she was finishing her undergraduate degree. That evening, I arrived at Mia's apartment to find both my daughters in the kitchen, arguing cheerfully about pasta sauce while music played in the background. The normality of it, the warmth, hit me harder than expected. Dad, Emily called out, rushing over to hug me. You're early. Traffic was light, I said, hugging her back tightly. Dinner was chaotic and perfect. We talked about Mia's anatomy class, Emily's upcoming graduation, my latest project at Titanium Aerospace. Nobody mentioned Brandy. She'd become irrelevant to our lives, a chapter we closed. After dinner, as we sat with coffee, Mia cleared her throat. We have something to tell you, Dad. I looked between them. What's going on? We organized something, Emily said, for next weekend. A dinner. We invited Tom and a few of your new colleagues from Titanium and the friend you mentioned who helped you get settled here. You're throwing me a dinner party. I asked. Not exactly, Mia said. It's more of a celebration. We wanted to do something to honor you, Dad. To say thank you for showing us what integrity looks like. For choosing the hard right over the easy wrong. You don't need to thank me, I said. You're my daughters. We know, Emily said, but we want to. You lost a wife who didn't deserve you, a friend who betrayed you, and 27 years of what you thought was your life. But you never lost yourself. You never became bitter or cruel. You just kept being you. Honest, strong, decent. That's worth celebrating. The dinner the following weekend was held at a restaurant with mountain views and excellent steaks. Tom flew out from Ohio, joking that he couldn't miss this. 3 colleagues from Titanium came, people I'd gotten to know over the past months. My neighbor Dave, who'd helped me move furniture and navigate Denver, brought his wife. Mia stood and raised her glass. I want to say something, she began. 8 months ago, my father's life fell apart.
Did you listen?
His wife betrayed him.
I didn't
His
even
best
listen,
friend
bro.
betrayed him.
Hold up. Fuck, didn't even listen, bro. Let me listen to this shit real quick, y'all. Let me listen to this shit real quick, chat. Did it on my own. Hey, let me listen, bro. Let me listen. What's your new version of the album? Hold up. What is my cousin saying? What's your vision of on the new album? Damn. What? Oh, shit, bro. Shit, bro. I don't know. Like this just caught me off guard. I don't lie. The whole thing about the whole album, though, like the album was basically just for us to like stream, like this is just to like help like the YouTube channel to like get monetized, dog. Like, you know, but like I don't lie, but that was the vision, dog. Just adding more content to the channel, because I know people fuck with the music, so just adding more music on the channel and all that shit, bro. Yeah, bro. Shit. Yeah, this caught me off guard, dog. I don't lie, bro. Shit, dog, this shit caught me off guard, bro. Like, why do people ask me this type of question? Let me listen to this song real quick, chat.
East side, you know what time it is, baby.
I'm going straight to the top, yeah. No detours, I'm hitting the green or red stops, yeah. She loving no plug, man, she the baddest on the block, yeah. I had to go restock, niggas slide me out a lot, yeah. I love things when they going my way, fuck. All of a sudden they look at me sideways, yeah. No panic attacks, stay in the calm face, yeah. It's nothing to me, these niggas are cupcakes, yeah. Yeah, let's go. It had to be me. When I think about it, nobody's like Pete. The sacrifices I done made in a week. I'm big stepping every time that I speak. It's very genius when you're talking to me. And she hit me up, then it's only for D. My order, baby, that should come with at least. I'm on a new level, nobody can compete. And shout out to my nigga Traffic, I'm off on a leash. I'm in the air, smoking the Lala Sophie and Lali Monique. Smoking the skunk, I'm living in cowboy, looking at my fucking belly sheets. It takes a lot to be the greatest shit. Sometimes it's weighing on me, shit. I'm going straight to the top. Yeah, you got this king cool and the boy in the cuts. She be a good girl, but to me it's straight sluts. Yeah, I had to go restart, niggas slide me out of lines. Yeah, yeah. Let's do that gap, though. Let's do that gap, though. Let's do that gap, though. Yeah, I'm going straight to the top. Yeah. No detours, I'm hitting the green or red stops, yeah. She loving no plug, man, she the baddest on the block, yeah. I had to go restock, niggas slide me out a lot, yeah. I love things when they're going my way, fuck. All of a sudden they look at me sideways, yeah. No panic attacks, stay in the calm face, yeah. It's nothing to me, these niggas are cupcakes, yeah, yeah.
I love my cupcakes about your tail with that thing. So when the gun is on the lapel, no faggy spade. Eating them solo, so I just sail away and came. I'm so clean on you, I'm so clean up on the way. I let me house for money, I'm not shy. So keep me like phone. So let you come in my side. I don't care about things to tell her when I'm in my side. As long as I connect, so I'm there, let my back. When you go down, I got bombing for never. Nang sugela yung follow slide sa jangetele. Septin jagi type yok. Itazi meta makupele-pele. Bafunuк sondela kimi. Njengenkosi kumele bangcele. Ngingabezi basafara ngenelele njengehluzi. Bathi ungambonile nabake bamshaya ngidluzi. Bafana ngubaba wenu ngizonilambisa ngivele ngagozi. Angabokhuluma nami khuluma ngokuthi ipoto ungayikhosi. Ngifuna ukuyipasa yonke nami nesifiso njengostory.
Bese lite sona. Yo, that's a long ass verse, bro. Yo, that's a long ass verse, bro. Yo. God damn, bro, that's a long ass verse. Fuck. That's a long ass verse, boy. Yo. That's a long ass verse, bro. Yo, who else edit the music video? Hell nah. Oh hell nah, bro. Nah, but the verse is fire. But god damn, boy. Niggas always be giving me Eminem verses, boy. Always. Damn, boy. This is like, bro. Shit. Yes, bro. I'ma say this, bro. This is the problem when you're like when you're like my level of artist, though. Cause then it's like, bro, the only way niggas can actually compete with your verse is if they give you like a longer verse, boy. And I'm not saying this like it's competition, but goddamn, bro, such a long ass verse. Yo. Shit. Bro, shit, boy. God damn, that shit long though. God damn, that shit long. This shit feels like I'm on a song with Tory, dog. Do you know when I'm on a song with Tory, dog? Tory be giving me Eminem verses every single time, bro. I don't remember Tory on giving me a verse that's actually the length of an extra verse. Nah, like let me show y'all, bro. Like always, bro. Let me show y'all. I wanna show y'all this shit. I wanna show y'all. Cause it's gonna seem like I'm lying or something. Bro, but this is the only way niggas can have a come on, bro. Niggas be giving me Eminem verses every single time, boy. Like every single time. Like that's the reason why, bro, like I be mentioning niggas verses, dog. Cause god damn, boy. Where's Letters and Beyond? Where's Letters and Beyond? Every single time, bro. Niggas give me Eminem verses. Yo. Shit, y'all. Bro, look at this. I wanna show y'all something, bro. I wanna show y'all this shit, y'all. Cause sometimes it seems like I talk too much or I'm always complaining, but I wanna show y'all niggas this shit real quick. Like, you see this, ne? So this is my verse. This is my verse. I wanna show y'all this shit, ne? This is my verse, ne? This is my verse here. This is Tory's verse. Dog, look at the size of this nigga verse. His verse is like 2 times longer than mine. Look at this shit. Like, look at this shit, y'all. Like, look at this shit. If our verses started at the same time, dog, like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is where my verse ends. This is Tory's verse, boy. Imagine. So this is like, bro, every single time. Let me put on Conversations with God. I wanna show you this shit, gang. I wanna show you this shit, bro. Gang. Sometimes it seems like I talk too much, but look at this shit, bro. Every single time, bro. I wanna show you this shit. Cause sometimes it seems like a nigga be complaining, bro. Look at this shit, bro. This is basically how long his verse should have been. Look at how long this nigga's fucking verse is. Look at this shit. Like every single time, bro. Niggas always give me Eminem verses, bro. What have I done, bro? Or should I start writing? I'm not gonna write no long ass verse, bro. I'm not gonna write like, god damn, bro. Cause that's the only way. That's the only way niggas can have a verse on par with me is if they give me an Eminem verse, boy. But goddamn, 5 verse, but that shit go. But goddamn, that shit long, bro. Yo, goddamn, bro, that shit long. Goddamn, that's a long ass verse, but goddamn, that shit long, bro. Every single time, bro. Like every single time. Every single time, bro. If it's not Tory giving me an Eminem verse, bro, these are the, bro, like, come on, bro, that shit long, bro, like, come on, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah.
My verse is this long, this nigga's verse.
Eastside.
Bro.
You know what time it is, baby. Yeah. Hey, I'm going straight to the top. Yeah. No detours. I'm hitting the green or red stops. Yeah. She loving on plug, man. She the baddest on the block. Yeah, I had to go restart, niggas knock me out of line. Yeah, I love things when they're going my way. Fuck, all of a sudden they look at me sideways. Yeah, no panic attacks, stay in the calm face. Yeah, it's nothing to me, these niggas are cupcakes.
Shout out, chat.
Yeah, let's go. It had to be me. When I think about it, nobody's like Pete. The sacrifices I done made in a week. I'm big stepping every time that I speak. It's very genius when you're talking to me. And she hit me up, then it's only for D. My order, baby, they should come with at least. I'm on a new level, nobody can compete. And shout out to my nigga Traffic, got me off on the leash. I'm in the air, smoking a Lala Sophie, and Lali Monique. Smoking a skunk, I'm living in Cowboy, looking at my fucking belly sheets. It takes a lot to be the greatest shit. Sometimes it's weighing on me. Shit, I'm going straight to the top. Yeah, you got this king cool when the boy in the cuts. She be a good girl, but to me it's straight sluts. Yeah, I had to go restart, niggas slime me out of lines. Yeah, yeah.
Every single time, bro. Every single time.
I'm going straight to the top. Yeah. No detours, I'm hitting the green or red stops. Yeah, she loving on plug, man. She the baddest on the block. Yeah, I had to go restart, niggas knock me out of line. Yeah, I love things when they're going my way. Fuck,
All of a sudden they're looking me sideways. Yeah, no panic attacks, it's staying the comfort. Yeah, it's not to me, these niggas are cupcakes. Yeah, let's go.
Aloba cupcakes about your tail with that bay. So when the gun is on the lapel and fly this bay. Eating them sholo, so about your sail away MK.
Bro, why did you allow this nigga? Bro, why the fuck did this nigga allow this nigga to give me an Eminem verse though? Why? I don't get it, dog. I don't get it, bro. Oh, bro, I tell you, dog, when we were like creating like the plagathon, dog, I had to measure every single person's verse. Because if I don't measure the verses, dog, I'm gonna get a lot of Eminem verses, boy. Like every single time. Dog, this verse is long, bro. Sure. It's 5 minutes too long.
Sukelayo ngifuna ukumslice njengetele sebenza njani type yakho it doesn't matter makufelebele bafuna ukusondela kimi njengenkosi kumele bangicele ngidinga bethi basafara ngenelele njengedlozi bathi ungamboni nje nabake bamshaya ngidlozi bafana ngubaba wenu ngizonilambisa ngivele ngagozi angabe ukhuluma nami khuluma ngokuthi ipoto ungayikhosi ngifuna ukuyipasa yonke nami nesifiso njengostozi.
It's not actually that long. Hey, but goddamn, bro. Cause like the hook was supposed to return, dog, but now the hook can't return because this nigga took the whole entire space, bro. This nigga took the entire space. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I always gotta get Eminem verses, boy. Always. I sing trial in me. Nah, I sing trial. Shout out, chat. Be sure I get them subs up, bro. I mean, I sing trial. I sing trial in Yazville. How many subs we got right now? Shout out, be sure I get them subs up, bro. Shout outs. Oh, my bad, y'all. Shout out Yo X. Shout out Cross Forever. Yo, even during the plagathon talk, I had to literally cut niggas' verses, like legit. I told the chance, I was like, dog, if your verse is long, I'm gonna cut that shit. Like, I told them, like, nah, if your verse is long, gang, I'm gonna cut that shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's not about who had a better verse or whatnot. It's about creating the best song, bro. So now, if niggas are trying to make extremely long verses, dog, like, people gotta listen to that long ass verse, boy. Same thing as Conversation with Gods. Let me play all that shit, joint. Let me play all that joint. I wanna play our Conversations with God. I wanna play our Conversations with God real quick. Yeah, y'all not gonna hear that song, bro, because I have no idea what the fuck is happening OBS. But yeah, dog, I sing Yazville. I know. That was a long ass verse, boy. Shout out, y'all. Be sure I get them subs up, bro. Mr. Beast situation is pathetic. Guys, it's okay. All people unsubscribe to my channel. I'll keep grinding at me. I mean, yeah, that shit be happening. Yeah, people unsubscribe a lot. People always unsubscribe, gang. That's just nothing you can even complain about, dog. It's just the economy of the business. Oh, that's my other phone.
I remember Ye thinking that I picked Drake over him for some reason. Way up, I feel.
Hey, nah, nigga. Oh, jeez.
We made the song Blessings, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And he heard it, and he was like, I gotta be on the song. I was like, oh shit, bro, like, I'm turning my pre-order comes out in like a day. Alright, you put me on, bro, so I'm gonna listen to whatever the fuck you say. I helped him get the verse done. I wrote the verse with him. It was like, before I left the studio, I'm talking to his engineer, yo, make sure y'all deliver his verse to the master and plan, make this happen, like, make sure Ye is on this shit. Yeah. I wake up the next day, I call, can't remember, his engineer. I'm like, yo, did y'all send it? Oh, what? Oh, I'm like, did y'all send a fucking verse, man? I'm trying to turn my shit in right now. Like, I'm not an A&R. I shouldn't even be dealing with this shit. I told you guys to send it. And I remember hitting Ye and being like, yo, bro. You know, he was like, oh, don't even trip. Like, we'll just do the edit, the radio edit. You know, so I'm thinking everything's cool, bro. And then I realized that it's not. How could I have even done anything different?
Yeah, but next time I'm okay. Next time I leave a verse or anything at the studio, dog, I'm cutting everything. Like I'ma put the hooks exactly where I'm gonna put the hooks, and the verse is gonna go in between, bro. I remember this one time. This shit also happened with Aura Farming, bro. Yeah, Aura Farming. It's like I went to the studio, right? I recorded me and the guy. It was me, Sibu, and Books. We recorded what's this? Rockstar, right? So I made the hook for Rockstar, and this guy, Books, he adds his verse, right? On Rockstar. Everything was cool, dog. I added my verse afterwards, then the song was basically done. After I was done adding my verse, I added the hook at the end, bro. Bro, I left the studio, right? These guys, they Bankaba, they accompanied me to like a certain place. Okay, cool, I'ma see y'all niggas later. They went back, I went home. Then when I got the final editing of Rockstar, the final editing of Rockstar had another verse on it. And it was Boog. So Boog added a second verse. I'm like, hold up, what the fuck is this, dog? Like, why does this song have another, where did this shit come from? Like, listen. I was like, listen, bro. This edit of the song, this song with 2 verses, y'all can give that shit to Boogs. The one that's gonna make it on the album, dog, you better cut this nigga verse off and add the chorus there, bro. Cause ain't no way, bro. Like, but I always deal with this shit, bro. This is the reason why, like, I low-key don't like rapping with guys, like, niggas. I don't like rapping with other gens, like, low-key, like, this is the reason why. Cause niggas always trying to have a better verse instead of thinking of the song, bro. Always. But it's cool. I get it though. I get it. But now it's gonna be an issue, and I gotta like shoot a music video and edit it. Cause now, god damn, boy. Wait, there was actually a video I actually found interesting. What was that video? Oh, way up, I feel blessed.
Tunde, this relationship can't work anymore.
On the day Amara wore her graduation gown, people clapped and took pictures. But somewhere across town, under a noisy zinc roof workshop, Tunde was bleeding. Not from a fight, from work. His knuckles were cracked, his palms were black with engine oil. Sweat soaked his shirt like rain. Yet he smiled, because today his girl was graduating. Tunde, you
Shout
never
out,
rest.
Chad. Be sure to get them
When
subs
Apprentice
up, bro.
asked, he shook his head. If I rest, who will pay her fees? For 4 years, he had carried her dreams on his back. He fixed engines morning till night, skipped meals, walked home instead of taking a bus. Every naira he saved went to Amara. School fees, books, rent, food. He called it their future. Nobody knew. Not even Amara knew how hard it really was. That morning, he finished repairing a taxi and counted his pay. It wasn't much, but it was enough to buy her a small gold wristwatch. A graduate must shine, he said softly.
Shout out, y'all.
As
Be
he
sure to
rushed
get them
out of the
subs
workshop,
up, bro.
his vision blurred. His head spun. He staggered. Then, he collapsed beside the road. But even on the ground, his fist still held the small gift box tight. And far away, Amara was smiling for pictures, not knowing the man who built her dream was lying on the hot dust. The school field was full of noise. Parents danced, cameras flashed, students screamed with joy. Amara felt like a queen. Her gown flowed, her makeup shined, her friends surrounded her. See fine graduates, Chioma shouted. Soft life loading. They laughed. Then Tunde arrived. Old jeans, grease stains, worn sandals. His hands still black from work. He held the small gift box behind his back. Some girls stared.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He could have like at least like taken a bath before. Could have at least taken a bath. But I will say this, dog, about being a mechanic, bro. Like when you're a mechanic, dog. Even I remember like from the days that I had a job, bro. When you were always fixing a car, bro. Like the blackness never actually leaves your hand, dog. And if you're like a mechanic, like that shit just never leaves your hands, bro. Like it just never does, cause you're always constantly fixing and all that shit, bro. Cause you're constantly fixing and all that shit, bro. But yeah, shout out, y'all. Be sure I get them subs up, man. Sure I get them subs up, man. I won't lie, man. I was talking crazy yesterday, bro. What the fuck? Ooh, Jesus. 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 I ain't gonna say nothing, boy. I have enough issues already to deal with, boy.
Chioma smirked. Amara, this your boyfriend? Amara felt heat crawl up her neck. Suddenly, she felt ashamed. Ashamed of the man who paid everything. Ashamed of the man who suffered for her. Tunde, she said quietly, why didn't you dress well? I came straight from work. I didn't want to miss your day. Her friends giggled. Mechanic boyfriend, grease boy, low life. The word stabbed her pride. Before she could...
That time, bro, the problem with this type of thing is then like she's comparing her life to these women, bro. Like these chicks, they probably have like, they probably come from like wealthy families who have money and all that shit, bro. Let me just continue playing this shit.
Could think she spoke. Tunde, this relationship, it can't work anymore. He blinked. What? I've outgrown this life. I want bigger things. The gift box.
Oh, you want bigger things now. Oh. Yes, she wants bigger things right now, bro. Now she got a graduation. Now life is looking up for her. Now she wants bigger things. Why didn't you want bigger things? If you wanted bigger things so much, why didn't you break up with him before he had to pay for the whole shit for 4 years? Ah, come on, Charlie.
Box slipped from his hand. The watch fell into the sand. She didn't pick it. She didn't look back. A flashy car stopped. She entered. The door slammed.
There she goes. There she goes, man. It's shy, boy. That's the reason why you have to be the man of your dreams, not the man of her dreams. Like the man of her dreams is Tori was the man of her dreams. The guy was paying the bills while she was studying all that shit. Nah, you should have used that money, bro. Got better equipment, dog. Got a better place to fix cars and all that shit. You could have done a whole lot of things, man.
Tunde stood there, watching the only person he ever loved drive away, and something inside his chest quietly broke. Amara moved fast. New clothes, new wigs, new friends, new lifestyle. Chioma introduced her to clubs, rooftop parties, and rich men who sprayed money like water. Forget that mechanic. You did.
It's chai, boy. It's chai. You know, bro, like I'm gonna say this, bro, like some chicks, dog, are not necessarily like bad chicks per se. They're just influenced by their friends. But just because you're influenced by your friends, that does not mean like you shouldn't take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why, bro, personally, bro, like if I had a girlfriend and she was going to varsity, dog, I would just end it right there. I would end it, bro. Like that's the shit that we know, bro. Like once your chick goes to varsity, dog, it's chai, boy. It's chai. It's chai.
Deserves soft life. One night, they met Mr. Cole. Big man, perfume strong, gold chain heavy, car shining like mirror. He bought drinks for everyone.
Gosh,
His eyes never left Amara. You are too fine to suffer, he told her. He paid her rent, bought her a new phone, sent money without asking. Everything felt easy.
Yeah,
Too easy.
these are the guys
She
who buy
blocked
women.
Tunde's number, deleted his pictures, erased him like chalk on board. Meanwhile, somewhere across town, Tunde returns to the workshop, quieter, harder, colder. He didn't talk much anymore. He just worked. Engines, trucks, generators, day and night. Pain turned into fuel.
Shout out,
If
y'all. Be
love
sure I
fails
get them
to
subs
matter,
up, man.
Success will not. Then one afternoon, a
Bro, you
rich
don't want to hit
customer
2K.
watched him
Or
fix
how?
a
Wow,
car
wait.
in
Shout out, y'all. Be sure I get them subs up. What do you mean I don't want to hit 2K, dog? I'm streaming right now to hit the number, dog. What you mean? What you mean, bro? Do you have like a better strategy? If you got a better strategy, dog, I'm open, bro. I'm open, bro. Like, if y'all got better strategies and all that shit, bro. Shout out, y'all. Be sure I get them subs up. And let's hit that 2K because now people feel like I'm not grinding hard enough, bro. Like, people feel like I ain't working hard enough, bro. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, shit, bro. Shit, wait. Oh, shit, bro. The numbers are dropping. Holy shit, nah, but we still gonna grind though. We still gonna grind, dog.
You are
We still
talented,
gonna grind,
Brad
though.
said. Come work at my company. Tunde froze. A bigger garage, better pay, a real chance. For the first time since the breakup, hope knocked, and he didn't know that the same night, Amara was stepping into a life that would soon swallow her whole. Life became sweet for Amara, too sweet. Mr. Cole took her to
Are
a
you
fancy
mad,
restaurant.
boy?
He
Are
flew
you
her
mad?
to a
Listen, bro, if you wanna goon on live stream, my dog, you are more than happy. You have a channel, right? You can kick off the live stream and goon on live stream. I don't do crazy shit. I don't do crazy shit for clout, dog. Oh hell nah. I don't do no crazy shit. I don't do no crazy shit for clout. I don't do no zesty shit for clout, dog. Like, hey man, if that's the case, dog, I'd rather go back to a job. I'd rather go back to a 9 to 5, dog. I ain't finna do that.
Bought her gold shoes.
Shout out, Chad. Be sure I get
expensive
them
bags,
subs up. I ain't finna do
everything
that.
she once dreamed of. She posted pictures online. Soft life only, she captioned. People envied her. She laughed louder now, talked louder, walked like she owned the world. Whenever Tunde's memory tried to enter her mind, she pushed it away. I suffered before, she told herself. Now it's my turn to enjoy. But slowly, things changed. Mr. Cole stopped calling every day. Sometimes he disappeared for nights. When she asked questions, he frowned. Don't stress me, he snapped. His smile became rare. His temper became sharp. One evening, she waited at his house for hours. Phone off, messages unread. Then close to midnight, she heard a car horn outside. She rushed to the window. Mr. Cole stepped out, laughing, holding another woman's waist. Amara's heart dropped. Her hands began to shake. The illusion cracked, and she realized maybe the soft life wasn't hers alone, but something worse was still coming.
Bro, here's the thing, man. That women don't understand. Like, a rich man is not gonna only be with you. Like, that's not gonna happen. Like, forget about that dream. And to keep it like all the way 100 with y'all ladies, like, it's very rare for a guy to have like one woman in his life. The only guys who, it depends. Like, the only guys who have one woman in life, he has one woman because he feels like this woman is the best thing that ever happened to her, and he's never gonna find anything better like that. But that's also like a scarcity mindset in a way. Like, he feels like he can't do better than that. That's one of the reasons why a guy could have one woman. He just feels like he can't find another woman, right? Another reason is like the guy who has like one woman, dog. Like, he is simp. Like, he's a simp. Not because like he loves his woman. Like, it's because like he treats her like a god. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you find like a guy like I don't know, Mr. What's his name? I ain't even heard his name. When you find like a rich man is not gonna have one woman. Like, he's not gonna do that. He's just not gonna do that because like rich men, they don't listen to women's opinion. But like, they don't listen to anyone's opinion. But like, they ain't finna listen to no woman. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Days felt strange. Mr. Cole became distant, cold, like she was a burden. He stopped giving her money, stopped picking calls. Whenever she complained, he shouted, "Do you know how many girls want this position?"
Like, bro, man, a woman who's complaining, dog, like, ish, bro.
Position? Not love? Her chest tightened. One afternoon, she visited him without telling him. The gate man hesitated. "Madam, Ogasie make nobody enter." She forced her way inside. Then she heard voices from his room. A woman laughing. Mr. Cole's voice soft and romantic. The same words he once told her. "You are special. Only you." Her legs went weak.
That's it, bro. Let me give her a ring, yo. Hold up. Shout out, check, man. I'm not even on YouTube anymore. My bad, yo. I'm not on YouTube anymore. Let me hop on the tube. I don't know what y'all been saying. Shout out, y'all. Be sure to get themselves up, bro. Shout out, Sleepy Peak Waterfall. Shout out, you guys. Be sure to get themselves up, bro. Yeah, man. I wasn't on stream, man. Shout out, chat. Be sure to get themselves up if you are new to the channel. Shout out Levi Rich. Is it Levi Rich or Levi Rich? I think it's Levi. Because I've never heard of a song called a name called Levi, so it's Levi. Shout out Levi Rich. Let's get them subs up to the channel if y'all new, chat. Let's get them subs up to the channel, y'all, if y'all new. Let's get them subs up. Hold up. How do I turn off the sound? Hold up. Sorry to cut y'all off, but alright, y'all. I'ma make the call after stream. I'ma make my call after stream. I'll make my call after stream. How do I sub? You press. Yeah, I'm gonna make the call after stream. How do I sub? You press like this. There's a huge button here. You can see like my icon, right? Hold up. There's like my face here at the top. So you press my face. When you press my face, it's gonna take you here. Then when you hear, there's gonna be like a subscribe button right there. Then you press the subscribe, and there you go. Damn, there's a huge echo here though. There's a huge echo right here, man. Shout out, y'all. Yeah, type shit, man. Be sure y'all sub up, chat.
So she wasn't special. She was replaceable. Just another trophy. When he saw her, his face changed. What are you doing here? He barked. I thought you loved me. He laughed. Loved? The sound cut deep. Please don't disturb my peace, he said. If you want drama, pack your things. Her world shook. The man she left everything for was ready to throw her away like trash. That night, she cried until her eyes swelled. But the real disaster had not even started, because the next morning, he sent a message that froze her blood. Move out today.
Yeah.
Everything collapsed in one day. Her rent, unpaid. Her job, gone.
Yeah, but that's what happens when a girl doesn't use her brain, dog. Like, how are you gonna leave somebody who, like, I'll put you on the scene, like, you're where you are in life because of me, because of the mechanic, dog. She got what you, because like let's look at it from this perspective. If the mechanic guy Toddy, I don't wanna say the mechanic guy. I'ma say if it's Toddy, so who? I forgot his name. My bad, y'all. Bro, if Todis didn't fix cars for the last 4 years and paid everything, she would never even got into the position whereby she can even meet him, bro. She would have not had the friends she had and all of that shit, bro.
Her bank account almost empty. Mr. Cole changed the locks, blocked her everywhere. She almost stopped answering calls too. Soft life friends vanished like smoke. She carried her bag under the hot sun. No place to go, no money for hotel. The same city that once smiled at her now looked wicked.
She had to go back to the
remembered
hood.
Tunde, his small room, his kindness, his steady love.
It's time.
Tears burned her face.
That time, bro, you can find that Tory probably like leveled up in life now. He's probably like a real life superstar now type shit, bro. But this is what happens to unloyal women, bro. This is what happens to unloyal women, bro.
Why did I leave him? She whispered. That evening, heavy rain fell. Cars splashed muddy water. People ran for shelter. But Amara stood alone under the rain. Cold, hungry, shivering. Her stomach growled. Her pride broke. For the first time since graduation, she felt fear. Real fear. Then, as she walked past a shop window, she saw a news poster. A smiling face. Familiar. Grease free. Confident.
Zinja.
It was Tunde. And below it, big letters read, Local mechanic opens largest auto garage in the city.
Sure.
Her heart stopped. Because the boy she threw away
Became a
had
man.
risen higher than she ever imagined.
Type shit.
Tunde had changed. No more torn clothes. No more roadside workshop. Now he owned a big garage. Bright signboard. Workers everywhere. Cars lined up like a showroom. People respected him. Called him boss. He trained young boys for free. Gave jobs to street kids. Paid hospital bills for strangers. Success didn't harden him. It matured him. Every day he worked calmly. Quiet strength. No noise, no pride. But inside his drawer, he still kept one thing. That small, broken wristwatch. The one she never collected. Not because he still hoped, but because it reminded him never beg anyone to stay. That afternoon, a customer asked, Boss, you never marry? Tunde smiled faintly. God's time, he said. Just then, someone stood.
Hey, listen, bro. I would shit, bro. Listen, bro. If I already have a girlfriend, so I ain't gotta stress about this shit. But if I didn't have a girlfriend and I became widely successful, them hoes better forget about marriage. Marriage is not finna happen. I don't even give a fuck if she got money, dog. That's not finna happen.
At the gate, wet hair, old clothes, thin face, eyes full of regret.
Who's that?
He squinted. His heart skipped. It was Amara. After all these years, standing there like a stranger. And suddenly, the past came rushing back. Amara couldn't believe her eyes.
Man, oh shit, boy. Like, this is the reason why, bro, you gotta flex on your exes, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, hey, man, I'm not a nice guy, guys. Like, let's just get that out the window, bro. I'm finna flex on them hoes, like. And I'm not gonna do it in such a way about it. I'm gonna be flashing money or nothing, but like she finna see me, boy. Like she finna see me. Same way, bro. She sees me. The same way, bro. She be seeing me when I'm doing my shit, like posting these videos. She finna see me posting better videos. You finna see me, man. Like, she finna see me, boy.
The small mechanic she once mocked now owned everything. Cars worth millions, uniformed staff, customers greeting him with respect. Her throat tightened. Shame burned her skin. She remembered how she called him not enough. Now she wasn't even enough for herself. She tried to step forward, but fear held her legs. What would she say? Sorry? Thank you? Help me? Her pride had died long ago. All that remained was regret. Finally, she walked in slowly. Workers stared. She felt small, very small. She reached his office door, knocked gently. Come in, his deep voice said. Her heart pounded. She opened the door. Their eyes met. Years of memories passed between them. Neither spoke for seconds. The air felt heavy. Then she whispered, Tunde, please, can we talk? He stared at her quietly.
Listen, like, hey, shit. Ain't no nobody finna talk, bro. This is the crazy thing about women. This is the craziest thing about women, bro. A woman will leave you for another guy. She finna go and fuck the ops, bro. Like, she finna go fuck the ops. She finna go fuck the ops. Then she finna come back or something. Like, ain't no way, sure. You already didn't fuck the ops. Like, how you gonna unfuck the ops? How? It doesn't happen. So nah, sure. Ain't no talking about this shit. Guys, personally, I don't have time for nonsense, guys. Shit, man. Fuck
No
all
anger,
this shit.
no smile, just calm. Too calm. And that silence scared her more than anything. They sat opposite each other, like strangers. She couldn't look at him. I'm sorry, she started crying. I was stupid. I forgot everything you did for me. He said nothing. I suffered. I lost everything. Please, I just want my life back. Still silence. Then he spoke softly.
Which life?
Which life? She froze. The life where I skipped meals so you could eat? Tears flowed. The life where I paid your fees with bleeding hands. Her chest hurt. Or the life where you dumped me like dirt? Each word stabbed gently. Not loud, but deep. I've changed, she sobbed. He nodded slowly. I changed too. He stood up, walked to the window. Amara, I loved you with everything. But when you left, something died inside me. She shook. I buried that love so I could survive. Her voice trembled. Can we start again?
Doggy.
He faced her, eyes calm.
Bro, like, bro, she done already fucked the ops, boy. She done already fucked the ops, boy. Bro, like, it's for me, bro, it's the same thing as, like, when you want to be with a woman, right, and she does not want to be with you, dog, and then you see her, like, let's say you probably got a number, so now you see her WhatsApp status, like, posting her new boyfriend, or you see her on Facebook, just posting the life, like, enjoying life, dog, like, type shit, so you're gonna see her enjoying life with the ops, boy, like, you know what I'm saying, bro, so, all of a sudden, when that shit, all of that shit, once that shit just collapses, now she wants to come back, like, no, you can't come, you already fucked the ops, like, why do we skip past the part where she fucked the ops, like, we can't skip that. Bro, you left this guy and went to soft life mode with your friends out in the clubs, fucking ops. Then you got a rich man, still continues to fuck the ops. Stayed with that man for probably months, man. Fucking ops, boy. And like, come on, bro. Like, come on. It's like it's not the same no more. Like, it's not the same, bro. Like, even with me, bro. Like, if let's say for instance, like I want a chick and a chick does not want to be with me for whatever reason that may be, boy. Like, I don't care whatever the reason may be. But then, yo, this guy sent me a fucking 1 minute long voice note. Come on, bro. I'm not listening to trash. yo, nah, I ain't finna listen to that shit. So it's like, then it's like, for whatever reason that may be, right? So whatever reason that may be, she does not want to be with me. Then I see her with another guy. It's chai. Like, I don't want her again. Like, because in my eyes, you fucking ops. Now I should go and fuck whether ops fuck. Nah, fuck no. I sound so vulgar right now. Oh my god, I sound so flipping vulgar. But yeah, man, you can't fuck the ops and come back to this side. Like, stay on that side. Stay there.
Heart.
Stay there. Like, stay there. Shalalapu. Same way y'all see me grinding every single day. A time will come whereby life has to change. Like, a time will come, and when that time comes, all them hoes finna come back, and I'll be like, no, shawty, you didn't fuck the ops. You didn't fuck the ops. You didn't fuck the ops. You didn't fuck the, like, y'all ain't coming back. It's chai.
Closed. I forgive you, he said. She smiled through tears. Then he added, but we can't go back. And her hope shattered. Amara left the garage slowly, not angry, not blaming anyone.
Shout out, oh! Shout out A is for fun. Jägermeister, shout out Jägermeister. My bad, y'all, I wasn't on stream, gang.
Started selling food, little by little. No pride, no shortcuts, just honest work. Life was hard, but peaceful. sometimes she saw Tunde's cars pass by. She smiled sadly. That was the life she once had, but threw away. Years later, she told young girls her story. Never be ashamed of someone who sacrifices for you, she said. Money can come tomorrow, but true love is rare. Because she learned too late.
And welcome to the
Grace
family,
on the
bro.
hands does not mean poverty, and soft life without loyalty is empty. Karma doesn't shout, it waits, then it teaches, and its lessons always hurt. Moral of the story: never forget the hands that lifted you or the people who stand with you when you have nothing. Gratitude is always better than pride. If this story touched you,
Never, man. Never do that shit, bro. Never turn your back on people who are actually like with you and loyal to you guys, cause that shit be rare, bro. Like that shit be rare. Like you see with me, bro. Personally, dog. When somebody, bro, does some crazy ass shit to me, bro, like it's shy, bro. Like I don't want you ever around me ever again, bro. And especially because like right now, like I like to be honest with you guys, like I've been burned so many times by people, though. Like I don't want anybody actually close to me. Okay, I have my people, my select few people that I fucks with and people I be with, you know. But all in all, bro, like the people from my past, I don't want them around me, bro. Like I don't want them around me. Bro, why these stories so fucking sad though? Like these stories are fucking heartbreaking, gang. I won't even lie. Like I won't even lie, bro. Okay, let me continue this idea.
The steak was still sizzling, fresh off the skillet, juicy, seasoned with garlic and rosemary, the kind of meal that fills a kitchen with warmth. And 10-year-old Madhu sat at the dining table with a full plate in front of him. Steak, roasted potatoes, fresh green beans, a tall glass of cold orange juice, a cloth napkin folded beside his fork, 3 feet away, on the kitchen floor. 10-year-old Zuberi sat cross-legged on the cold tile, a paper plate in his lap. On it, the fat Madhu had cut off his steak, a piece of bread with nothing on it, a cup of tap water on the floor beside him. The woman who put those plates down, one on the table, one on the floor, stood at the counter and sipped her wine. She didn't look at the boy on the floor. She never did. But she should have. Because in 19 days, and a man was going to walk into the most important night of her life. He was going to carry a file that hadn't been opened in 3 years. And when he placed it on that podium, every camera in the room would capture the exact moment her face collapsed. If you believe that fate always finds the ones who starve the innocent to feed their own greed, subscribe right now and hit that bell. Because what happens in this story, you will never forget. Nobody in Chicago would have believed it. Not the donors, not the board members, not the journalists who wrote glowing profiles of her in the Tribune. Because from the outside, Nkechi Adeyemi was everything a good person was supposed to be. She hosted charity brunches at her penthouse on Lakeshore Drive. She sat on 3 non-profit boards. She spoke at churches and community centers and fundraising dinners with a voice so warm and sincere it made strangers reach for their checkbooks. And 3 years ago, she did the thing that made her untouchable on every local news channel.
Damn, bro.
Chicago
My
philanthropist
nigga
Neil
Travis
Thorpe
just
II.
sent me a 1 minute long voice note explaining why the verse is long. Like, listen, No matter how I feel, bro, like it's okay, dog. But no matter how I feel about the long ass verse, bro, the song is still fire. So I'm cool about that, bro. Now he wants to explain. Doesn't have to explain, bro. Shout outs, Cryptic Gamer. My bad, you guys. I can't see. Be sure y'all get them subs up, man. Shout out Cryptic Gamer, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? As long at the end of the day, guys, it's about like making a great song. You know what I'm saying? So, like the song is not whack. Like the verse is just long. It's just long. And I was expecting like them to bring back the hook somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't have to explain. Like he doesn't have to explain, bro. Like he did what he felt was best for the song. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at that. But yeah, what Goops did, like adding a second verse, nah, that was ego, bro. Like that was ego driven. You know what I'm saying? Like that was ego driven.
Chance.
Shout
She
out
gave
to them,
interviews,
get themselves up,
sat
man.
on morning show couches with Zuberi beside her, his small body stiff, his eyes wide, his hand gripping hers because the cameras were loud, and he didn't understand why so many people were looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
Every child deserves love, Nkechi said. I'd smiling at the camera, her hand resting on Zuberi's shoulder. Every child deserves a home, and this little boy, he's my son. The host dabbed her eyes. The donations poured in, and then the cameras turned off,
This shit is
and the
making
front
my
door
stomach
closed, and everything changed. The penthouse on Lakeshore Drive had 4 bedrooms. Madhu's room had a queen-sized bed with a navy blue comforter, a flat-screen television on the wall, a shelf full of video games, and a window overlooking the lake. Sun poured in every morning and landed right on his pillow. Zuberi's room was not a room. It was the utility closet off the kitchen. Narrow. No window. A bare bulb overhead that buzzed when it was on. A folded blanket on the cold tile floor. His clothes hung on a wire rack beside the water heater. And the air smelled like cleaning supplies and dust. Every night, Madhu climbed into his warm bed. And every night, Zuberi lay on the tile floor and stared at the buzzing bulb until his eyes closed. This is where you sleep, Nkechi had told him the first week. And you should be grateful.
Bro.
Before me, you had nothing.
Bro, why didn't she just let them like the 2 niggas sleep in the same bed, bro? Like come on, bro. Man, some people are just fucking cool, bro. Like why didn't you just allow, like if you didn't want the boy at all, like you shouldn't have like adopted him for the cameras and all. They like you, bro. Come on, bro. You could have just left the boy wherever he was at, bro. Like nah, come on, bro.
Yes, ma'am. If anyone asks, you have your own room. You understand? Yes, ma'am. Good. Now go clean the kitchen. Zuberi cleaned. He scrubbed the bathroom.
Shout
He
out,
folded laundry.
edits for
He mopped
fun.
the floors.
Shout out
He washed
Jägermeister
the
Broski.
dishes
Welcome
after
to the
every meal.
family.
Meals he was not allowed to eat at the table. Meals where he sat on the floor and ate whatever Madhu left behind. And every single morning, Nkechi packed Madhu's lunch in a branded insulated bag. Turkey sandwich on whole wheat, apple slices, a juice box, a granola bar. A handwritten note tucked inside that said something like, "Have a great day, my king." Zuberi got an empty lunchbox. If your teacher asks, what do you say? I ate a big breakfast. And if anyone asks about home, I say everything is great. That's my good boy. She said it the same way someone says good dog. And she didn't even hear it. Something was about to shift. And it would start with the quietest man in the building. Mr. Okonjo had mopped the floors of Lakewood Elementary for 11 years. He knew every hallway, every classroom, every crack in every tile. He arrived before the first bell and left after the last light went off. Most people walked past him like he was part of the building, no different from a wall or a water fountain. He didn't mind. He wasn't there to be noticed. He was there to watch. And he had been watching Zuberi for 2 months. It started small. The boy never ate lunch. He sat in the cafeteria with his empty lunchbox open, pretending to sort through it, pretending he had already eaten, pretending he wasn't hungry. But Mr. Okonjo saw his hands tremble. He saw the way the boy's eyes followed other kids' food trays like a dog tracking a bone. Then the weight loss. Zuberi's uniform hung off him. His pants were cinched with a safety pin at the waist. His cheekbones were sharp. His wrists looked like they could snap. Then the bruises. One afternoon, Zuberi was washing his hands in the boy's bathroom. His sleeve rode up. Mr. Okonjo was refilling the soap dispenser 2 feet away. He saw them. 5 dark oval marks on the boy's upper arm. Purple, finger-shaped, unmistakable. Zuberi saw him looking, and he yanked his sleeve down fast. "It's nothing. I fell." Mr. Okonjo didn't say a word, but that night, he sat at his kitchen table with a spiral notebook and a pen. He opened it to the first page, and he wrote, date, time, what he saw, bruises on the left upper arm, oval-shaped, consistent with grabbing. Student claims he fell. He closed the notebook, placed the pen on top, and stared at it for a long time. "What are you doing, Papa?" His wife appeared in the doorway. "Something I should have started doing weeks ago." The next day, Mr. Okonjo found Zuberi alone in an empty classroom during lunch period. The boy was sitting at a desk, staring at the wall. Not reading, not drawing, just sitting. The way people sit when they've stopped expecting anything to change. Mr. Okonjo pulled a chair to the desk across from him. And he opened his own lunch bag and took out a sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly on white bread. His wife made the same thing every day. 30 years of the same sandwich. He loved her for it. He slid the sandwich across the desk. Eat. Zuberi looked at him, then at the sandwich, then back at him. "I'm not hungry. I ate a big... Son." Mr. Okonjo's voice was gentle, but it left no room. "Eat." Zuberi picked up the sandwich. He took a bite, then another, then another. He ate so fast he almost choked. His eyes got wet, but he blinked hard and kept chewing. Mr. Okonjo watched, and his chest ached with a pain he couldn't name. From that day on, every lunch period, Mr. Okonjo brought 2 sandwiches. One for him, one for Zuberi. They ate together in that empty classroom.
Bro, this is
They didn't talk
this
much at first.
like this is the type of shit, dog, that makes somebody grow like very, very much envious, and like not even envious. It makes somebody grow up with like a grudge, bro. I understand where he's coming. Like, I've never been in a position whereby like somebody from outside had to like, like, okay, there was a couple of times where people had like helped me with like food and what else, but I've never been in a position whereby like I'm adopted and like there's never been a time. But I've been in a position whereby it's like my family, like not like my immediate family, like my other family members, dog, they had favorites. So it's like they would treat like my other cousins in a way that they wouldn't treat me, and so and that just made me like, you know what, man, like, fuck y'all. And now that I'm like as big as I am, I just really don't fuck with them like that. Like, I just don't fuck with them like that. I don't really visit. I don't want to visit. I don't want to do none of that shit, bro, because it's bullshit. And I remember what they did. Like, I don't forget. Like, I don't forget. Like, I don't forget. Like, I don't forget. Why don't I forget? Because I need to remember the shit that happened to me. So in the future, whenever I'm okay in life and I'm like this rich, this big, rich, successful man, I don't ever want to help them. I'm not gonna help them. Fuck no. I don't wanna be out here trying to convince her, bro. Like, I don't wanna do that shit. Shout out chat. It's my bad, y'all. I'm not on stream, guys, and I don't have actually any way to actually see the chat. Like, let me see. Is this like the chat? Nah, these are just people who are subscribing. No, those are the super chats. Oh yeah, Jigga just, yeah. How can I make this shit like? Guys, I need to fix this shit. I'm gonna have to fix like my OBS. I'm gonna fix it though.
Just 8. And the silence between them was comfortable, safe. The kind of silence that says, I'm here, I'm not leaving. But eventually, Zuberi started talking. Mr. Okonjo? Yes, son. Do you think some people are born to be small? What do you mean? Like, some people are supposed to be big, have big rooms and big plates and big lives. And some people are supposed to be small, eat small, sleep small, be small. Mr. Okonjo set his sandwich down. He looked at this boy, 10 years old, thin as paper,